Hey, this is Heidi from Ford's Books, and I just wanted to share something that I stumbled upon with you today. I think you'd find it very fascinating. Um, this book is called Awaken the World Within, 1962, by Hilton Hotima. This book really is enlightening um, from one who's studied, um, theology for many years, um, and oftentimes heard, different teachings from the church, and oftentimes the church will teach contrary sometimes to what the Bible actually says. But this book really brings to light many topics and subjects um, about hidden mysteries and about the Bible. I just think you'd find it very fascinating. So, one of the questions that this book brings to light is man mortal or immortal? So, a lot of times the church will teach that man is just this mortal person, um, you know, and what it doesn't necessarily always say is the Bible actually does prove and say what man is and what is in man. So, the Bible itself, rather despite it not being taught as often, the Bible itself actually proves that um, man is immortal. So I'll just show you a couple scripture verses that this book talks about to kind of give you an idea about mortality versus immortality. So there's a scripture in Ecclesiastes 12:7 that says, "Then shall the dust or dead body return to the earth as it was, and the spirit shall return to God who gave it." Okay, so there's one. Now, in the New Testament, it says that God is spirit. Um, it is the spirit that quickeneth the body. It also says in the New Testament that ye are the temple of God and that God dwelleth in you and therefore is you. So basically what it is saying in the ancient scriptures actually teach that man is immortal. And so basically what that's saying is that the spirit in your physical body is immortal and that you are part of God and you will go back to God when your body is dead or your ash, whatever. So it's a very interesting concept. It's a very interesting question when we think about the afterlife. And I think it's something that needs to be thought about and talked about more. Um, the spirit in this is, if this is true, the spirit in every person is God, is part of God. So it just, it's interesting because there's a lot of teachings that don't want you to believe the power that's in you or what you are, and wants to make you believe you're just this, you're just ash, or you're just a person that's going to die or whatever. So there's a lot more to a person. And I will get more into this book because there's a lot more interesting things taught in this book, and it's really interesting. So I'm going to come back on here and talk more about this book, Awaken the World Within, 1962. And I think you'll find it interesting. So, yeah, please share, like, and subscribe, and I will talk to you again soon. Thanks.